Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. No contribution. With this video, as I keep thinking here, I keep being reminded of things I wanted to talk about and other subjects. And so, as you know, my battles with child support and all of that has been well documented. Well, the case is finally terminated. It's been closed. Received a call last week congratulating me from New Jersey that everything's done. It's fulfilled. Thanking me, for paying it, not only on time but beforehand, even though I had fallen behind. And I'll be honest with you. It wasn't closure so much as like a funeral for everything that was lost with Aaron. And I don't think it's coming back. I haven't talked to her in nearly a year. I think August was the last time I spoke to her, right before she was starting college. And I called repeatedly, and I tried to get a hold of her mother as well, trying to find out what was going on with the house. And that is something you'll never get back. And she's 19 now, and it ain't coming back. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. But it isn't. But it is. So, and the whole purpose, this channel started to be for a record for her. So she knew, why everything happened. And, in the end, didn't really matter. The brainwashing or whatever might be that deep. That sucks. And the thing is, and this is going to sound harsh. But let me be, and I'm going to be fair about it. I am. When I think about it, the guilt over the divorce, and it had to be traumatic for him. I'm sure. I know it was. And the thought, you should have stuck it out. You should have waited. You should have. And then somebody sends me a link to my ex-wife's Facebook, her just posting selfie of herself just with the same face, the scowl. And the second I see, it's just like, I couldn't look, because my ex-wife, as many problems as I have what she did after this divorce, and I know she was fucking abused by her parents, by her family. I know it. They treated her like shit. She was the laughing stock. She was the butt of every fucking joke. Her brother John was put up on a pedestal and everything. And she played a role, man. She played into it as well. She had her fucking role as being miserable and scowling and angry and complaining at all times, out and no matter what. That was her gig, and she played it. And her whole family, just up in the father, just like, we're moving to South Carolina, boom, gone, mother gone. Her brother moves down there with them, living down there. So I know she feels abandoned. I know it. So on that aspect, I feel bad. I know where it comes from, where the look and you're still playing the goddamn role, Kerry. You're still playing the role. And even then, people in the comments are like, you gotta smile, you gotta smile, you gotta smile. But she's always been like that. And she's like, oh, now it. Look, because understand, her father died back in 2010 in North Carolina on vacation. Okay? Then her brother dies last year. And, that was like the last time I had spoke to Erin was, she told me that she's like, that was bad. Because they had just left our house. They were up in New Jersey and they were on their way back. And I think he had a heart attack on the way back in North Carolina and died. And then she's like, Nana, that's what he called. She couldn't live without John. So she died. And she died 6 months after him. And my thought there, and I didn't say this to Erin, but I would now, and I will definitely, if I say it to Carrie. Doesn't that just take the cake? Isn't that just the definition of your relationship? Sums up your whole relationship with your family. Doesn't it? It didn't matter that she still had her daughter and her only granddaughter still alive. Granddaughter being 17, 18 at the time. No, she couldn't live without John. And I said I felt bad about John. I have my issues with him, but at the end of the day, I liked John a lot. One of the smartest guys you ever want to freaking meet. One of the smartest guys, but god damn it, did he not want any responsibility whatsoever. Went to Penn State for 4 fucking years. Okay? Parents had multiple jobs just to put him through Penn State, and also and Kerry went to William Patterson, Bill on a Hill. It was fine. It's a state school in Jersey. Only to find out he abandoned Penn State his last semester because he didn't want the responsibility of a Penn State. education, runs off, doesn't tell anybody. They got to go find him in Pittsburgh. They bring him back, and now it's all about John. And from that day on, John lived at home, except for a couple of years. He had the Muslim girlfriend. Can't remember her name right now. And once he got her, that's right. She was in college. This young, pretty little, what was her name? That the whole family hated, and she could be a bitch, but she respected me. She respected me because, you know, she said to me once, she's like, I'm not putting up with his mother. And I didn't really she saw it before I really saw it. Like, I knew they were effed up, but it's like, I'm not putting up with her. Like, she knew she had to keep John away from them because they were just fucking sucking him down. And he ended up getting her through college, and then she broke up with him, like, I think at her college graduation or right before. Like, it was bad. And what does he do? Then he goes and scurries down to South Carolina with mom and dad. So I get why she's always so miserable, but I couldn't be married to it. Because it wasn't just the look. It was the attitude, it was the behavior, it was every fucking word out of her mouth was negative or a complaint or a eye roll or and then the fucking drawers would start slamming and the cabinets would start slamming. It sucks. It really did. It sucks. And it sucks for nobody more than Aaron. You know, I'm sure she didn't want to have to hear about her father talking on YouTube about all the fucking horrible shit her grandparents did, who, you know, she thinks, you know, well, you know, she knows my mother was out of her fucking mind. She knows it. She knows it. She said it. Like, she knows it. But boy, my father got her, so, and all that got her snowed, and all that means is he hasn't had to flip that switch on her. That he hasn't had to flip, and that might be what's killing him more than anything, that he can't do it, because I think he knows if he ever does hit that psycho switch on her, she's going to be, and once she sees it, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows if she has or she hasn't? I don't know. And that's what drives me nuts. And it just drives me, you know, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. The gift that keeps on giving. So, at the end of the day, this channel enabled me to at least take care of all my responsibilities to her financially. And I do get a lot of satisfaction of knowing that their own dysfunction is what's paid it off anyway. But god damn it, do I miss my kid. I miss being a dad. And, you know, Charlene sees it, like, you know, if we go to a diner or something and there's a girl, it's the little girls that get, you know, the little girls with their dads, you know, not just a little girl with their dad interact. Like, it's just heart-wrenching. Charlene knows it. She sees it. You know, there's nothing she can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Because it wasn't going to last up there. It just wasn't. So, that chapter of my life Not my daughter. I mean, the door, I guess, will always be open for her. But that chapter of my life, I survived it. I made it. And I am, and believe me, I am internally grateful. I really am. So, I'll wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I know parental alienation. A lot of people deal with it on this channel. A lot. So, this is the end of the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll eventually feel better about it. Who knows? We will see. But until that time, I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care, everyone.